In this quick video, I want to ask the question, why don't angry black people like Louis Farrakhan, he's got 10,000 army, 10,000, he's got millions of followers. Why don't Louis Farrakhan put all that energy? Okay, he's on his last legs now, he's 90 years old. Why doesn't he use his army and build Africa? Why doesn't he, if he's so genuine, why doesn't he use his own black scholars, engineers, mathematicians, scientists to go back into Africa and build, rather than black people having to rely on Chinese as if something's wrong with us? You begin to realize that everything we touch is dodgy and suspicious, because here's a man who's 90 years old telling you America's fallen. This is a man 90 years old cooking and stewing and screaming. The call will be stopped and say when you answer the call, I'm going to ignore the call, right? Yeah, here's a guy cooking and screaming and shouting and screaming, America's fallen, America's fallen, right at any moment, justice or else, and you're waiting, you're thinking, wow, this is going to be revolution, this is going to be some fist fights. And you know something? Same old whipping up black people, then the next day taking your money. Whipping you up, and in the process giving you strange mothership religion. Mothership. And this has been going on for 70 years. And you think to yourself, look, you're mocking, they call the Messiah complex. White people going into Africa, helping Africans. If we don't like it, why don't we do it ourselves? White people adopting black babies. Okay, I know there's many cases where white people adopt black babies. The black people go through racism. There's other cases where I've seen, I must make a separate video on this, where white people adopt a black girl and she turned out beautiful. So, I'll make another video regarding this. But we talk about white people adopting black babies. We don't like it. Yeah, we're not going to do it ourselves. We're not going to do it ourselves. And you begin to realize the black community, we're hypocrites. We're hypocrites of the highest order. Louis Farrakhan has got 10,000 men, 10,000. He has scholars who do all the legal jargons when he wants to travel or when he wants to get away with his dodgy speeches. He has lawyers representing him, yet he hasn't got the power to go into Africa and build the infrastructure. He went into Libya, right, and Darfur to cover up slavery because they gave him money. He uses legal teams and his knowledge when it comes to lining his own pocket, but he has he'll be dead soon. Where's he going to get buried? In America. They won't bury him in Africa. He's done nothing for Africa, nothing whatsoever. Why should he be buried over there? No, he got rich in America. America made him prosperous. America loved him and embraced him because the FBI says the next leader, powerful black leader that stands up, will be working for us. Hence why, whenever there's a black death, etc., you never see Nation of Islam. Never. Not once have you ever seen them protesting. And you begin to realize something don't add up. I've seen more white people protesting at Black Lives Matter than Nation of Islam. Why don't we build Africa? Why don't we? We have black engineers, we have black doctors, black scientists. We're not interested in each other. It's obvious. I remember when I was on Facebook, I've left Facebook now, and I used to join all these Pan-African groups, etc. I said, look, why don't you teach your sons how to study nuclear physics? And you know something? Everybody ignored me. And that's when I realized black people were fakes. That's when I said, look, why do you teach your sons and your daughters to study nuclear physics? And you know where I'm going with this. And no black person cared. You begin to realize the black community is fake, and you will end up with heart pressure, high blood pressure, trying to save your race. Look at, the infamous Dr. Omar Johnson. Look at him. Everybody called him a crook. Everybody says he's a thief. But you know something? In the end, his own kind ripped him off. Black contractors, took the money off him and ran off. Black contractors, which they wouldn't do if you were white. But because you were black people ripping off each other. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is this, and that is, it's all people screaming the white messiah complex in Africa. Yeah, we ourselves won't do nothing. This video has to be short because I don't know why it keeps cutting off. It's a new mobile phone I've got, Samsung. I think I don't know what model it is, but Samsung. And the video length is shortened. I'm not happy about that. So I need to find out how to lengthen it. But if Louis Farrakhan has done nothing for Africa, the only time he had links with it was when Gaddafi I think it was Gaddafi, or was it, I think it was Gaddafi, well, not Saddam Hussein, gave him 4 million or 5 million to keep his mouth shut over slavery in Muslim countries. And Louis Farrakhan sat there or stood there and he lied about there's no slavery in Muslim countries. By the time he did that, I knew the guy was a charlatan. I knew he was a crook. But we're not going to go to Africa and build nothing. We're not interested. We're not interested in our race whatsoever. Anyway, I'm going to make this video short because I don't know why it's not lengthening it. If you can tell me why, then help me, then I'll try to lengthen these videos.